Yo, welcome to Trippy Commentaries. Thanks for joining me here in GTA 5. I'm RJ. I wanted to talk about a huge Grand Theft Auto 6 rumor that's been going around. A lot of people have been saying that it is going to feature a worldwide map. I'll put a link in the description to some of the different websites and sources that are reporting this. I do think it makes sense, and I wanted to talk about that in this episode. Thanks again for joining up, guys. Tell me what you think about the next installment of Grand Theft Auto. Of course, GTA 5 is still buzzing. They even released a brand new update for GTA Online, the Cunning Stunts, or is it Stunning Cunts? I don't know what they're doing with that title, but it's a lot of fun. There's some really amazing things that they've added into the game, and it shows us they're still thinking of brand new ways to spice up GTA Online. We do know that whenever Grand Theft Auto 6 is actually released, and when we get an announcement, GTA Online is going to be a huge part of it, man. I think it's going to be bigger than ever, and that's where you come to the potential worldwide map. So we've been talking about this here at the channel. I guess San Diego has been the latest rumored city, which would make a ton of sense considering you have Rockstar San Diego. You know, that's right where many of the employees there at Rockstar are based. So you think that they would want to make a pretty cool recreation of the city, perhaps even making their own studio right there in game. But there's so many other locations that we all demand. Of course, I would love to head back to Vice City. That's still probably my favorite game in the series other than San Andreas. You know, as far as the landscape, all of the characters, you really cannot replace that type of era there in the 80s. So to make it worldwide, you can now touch on many different locations, giving you that variety. Imagine you can go to San Fierro, hit up San Francisco, which is really a city unlike any other, and then go to Las Venturas, and then go all the way back to Liberty City. So just for America, that would be epic. And that's why I think a country would be great. You know, just give us all of America if they could somehow pull that off. And I'll talk about why I think that might be possible here in a second. But, you know, instead of focusing on the entire world, I would love for them to just focus on the US. Making it over London, perhaps Tokyo, that would be some next level shit. So like I said, a worldwide map would be huge for GTA Online, offering so many different places to do battle. But I've always thought it was strange how ever since GTA San Andreas, each game has only had one city. In GTA 4, there was only Liberty City. There's plenty of places to explore here in Grand Theft Auto 5, but Los Santos is the only major city. In San Andreas, you started off at Los Santos. You could spend a ton of time there before even making it to San Fierro, and then Las Venturas is when they incorporated casinos, so I definitely spent a lot of time when I finally got there. So hopefully they can finally just give us more than one city. That's all I'm asking for before they actually give us an entire world. Now that said, I have seen some games recently, especially at E3 2015 as well as E3 2016, that focus on planetary exploration. So not only can you explore the entire world that you're on, but then you can take off, visit other moons and other planets. So it's not out of the realm of possibilities to think that Rockstar could maybe pull that off with Grand Theft Auto at some point. We'll see, because there's certainly a huge gap in between games. We know that Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to take a long time to make, so maybe they use that time to actually create an entire Grand Theft Auto world. So many people have also been talking about taking the other cities that Rockstar has already created and then just making it so we can go to each one in one game. That wouldn't even necessarily be Grand Theft Auto 6. That would be something like Grand Theft Auto Worlds, where you combine San Andreas, Liberty City, and then perhaps just update Vice City. You know, instead of making a brand new Vice City, that's what they did with Los Santos as well as Liberty City. They can maybe just update the one that they have, which is pretty good already, updated graphics, and then give us a brand new game before actually getting to Grand Theft Auto 6, which I guess if you listen to this rumor, might be an entire world. I still think the last rumor with San Diego makes the most sense. I mean, we'd take all of California, but an entire world? Wow, talk about taking Grand Theft Auto to the next level. That's what they tried to do in this game when they added the 3 different characters. When they first showed that off, you know, the ability to actually come out of one main character and then go into another all in real time, where it's showing you the you know, the space in between and all that, that was mind-blowing. So Rockstar's always tried to do that mind-blowing feature that no other game has ever thought of. And maybe this time, the mind-blowing feature is having an entire world. These cities have so much detail. I mean, you see here, there's military bases in between, all kinds of things going on. I still think it would be highly impossible for Rockstar to create an entire world, but an entire country, much like which was seen in Red Dead Redemption. I think that could happen. And if it takes a long time, like 3 or 4 more years for the game to actually come out, that definitely could be a possibility. Guys, we could see Grand Theft Auto World. Definitely let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you think this is possible. I'm starting to think that we're going to see perhaps an entire country, because I'm getting sick of just seeing one city after another. But the other worry that I have, you know, if the next game doesn't come out until the next generation of consoles, what if they take a step back again and just give us only one city? That would be crazy, but that's what would happen. That's what happened with the last generation. We went from San Andreas having a massive world, 3 different cities, and then they took us down to only one city. We couldn't even fly planes. Thanks again for joining up for the video, guys. A lot of you have been telling me where you think the next Grand Theft Auto game should take place. Many of you were not too happy with San Diego just because it looks so much like Los Santos. I still think that if they combine it with the rest of San Andreas, that would be extremely epic. The last thing I wanted to mention in this episode is that I am a little bit worried that Rockstar has made so much money off of the microtransactions. I really hope that they still concentrate so much effort into the single player storyline. You know, there's so many great actors and so many different writers that have gone into making these storylines so epic. So hopefully they still concentrate on the single player aspect of the game, especially because GTA Online is probably the part that is going to make them the most money. Make sure to stay tuned here to Trippy Commentaries. We'll cover all things Rockstar and more. We got you covered. Stay trippy, my friends.